Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Leading off, Jeremy Pena. That's too low. And we're underway. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner on the move. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pena stands at second with no outs. And that one is inside ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's a strike. 1-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And that's a little bit high. And the count's even at 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike him out.
That's to third. Over to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jose Altuve.
No, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of it.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That misses, and now 2-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. It's a K from the Coltrane. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Outside. Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air, right side. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. So they strand a pair. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back in New York. And today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Popped in the air, left field, and a quick out, number 1. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup.
Third baseman.
They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The American League leader in RBIs this year.
Ball one, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Reyes leads off first with one away. And it's even up.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Batting fourth. No left field.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. Swings and misses. 0-1. Stanton went deep in his most recent game. Stanton batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Another solid power season. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, scoreless after 1. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Cole back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 23rd of the year. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first down. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Chas McCormick will hit next. First pitch swinging.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Just missed. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Left field, way back there. Going back. And that one is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So next up for Houston, Alex Call.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. In the dirt,
ball,
and the count
2
is
strikes.
1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena,
Pena.
worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's a little bit low.
And that's a pitch
Counts
early in
1-0.
this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. And now 2-2. Next offering is outside. Three and two. The
That's
pitch
outside.
is
Ball 4.
outside, and ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain
Now
players,
batting,
but
the center
with his
fielder,
speed,
Mauricio
this guy out there in the base paths, it
Duvall.
could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Duvall in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt, but kept close. Pena off of first with 2 away. That one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
0-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. On the ground. Tosses across to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Anthony.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
We jumping in paradise, feed the rich and starve the poor. That's not what Black Jesus like. Empathy, compassion. Says more.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Yordan Alvarez.
No me pueden alcanzar, me fui en un cometa. Me aburre escuchar de todo, tanta plepla. Si no añaden a mi vida, empacan maleta.
That is upstairs for ball one.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results
Now
lately.
batting,
Put a
the catcher,
really nice
behind
balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman,
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 2-0. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And a foul ball. Altuve on third with 2 out. This one in the air. Fortes. He makes the grab, and that is that. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise. When a good dog goes bad.
On the ground right side, Altuve handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. He nails one out to right. That's his 99th career homer, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
So 1 out, nobody on. Pablo Reyes stands in. On the ground to the left, Paredes throws to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Chaz McCormick.
Bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
Swing and a miss.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Alex.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Astros, Alex Call. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Call goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Pena in the box again, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. McCormick stands at first with one out. That one missed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the third out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Back here in New York, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The center fielder, number 35. Cody.
Down, there comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the next pitch is way outside. Breaking ball misses down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One gone runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Man at first, one away. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. On the ground, 2 ball. Touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Alvarez.
Cole back to work. And there's a strike, saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
That one not close. Now 2-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
That one outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. And it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Altuve, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Rolled over to third. Reyes. And they get Altuve for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this and that.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check out
up
what's been
for the
happening of
Yankees,
late.
the
Really been
designated
playing
hitter,
well.
Russia.
And the slider just misses. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ball, that's low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner for a strike.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind
Now
of tells you
batting,
that that's the
catcher,
pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Fortes.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for New York, Nick Fortes. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And that's fouled off. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Still able to come through
Now
behind in the count
second
right there.
baseman.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a
Yeah.
hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chisholm needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Grisham at third. Fortes on at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And now it's 1-2. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Oh, and this one gets away. Fortes up to second, runner at third, hold, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did.
Now
good pass to the baseball.
Here's the third baseman, Pablo Reyes. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that one popped in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching.
We're back,
Yankees,
and they make a change to start the
number
6th.
30.
The new pitcher, Luke Weaver.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. He's already homered here in this one.
Walker.
That's why we give him all the glory. Yeah, that's what he do. Bring it through to the other side. All praises to the Most High.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That just misses. 1 and 2 to count.
1 ball.
And no, they
2
haven't
strikes.
broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In the air to left center, Bellinger sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a strike in there. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting cranked up as well. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Chisholm. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chas McCormick.
And now the DH, Chas McCormick. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
They told me slowly it's the fastest way to get where you want to be.
And that's through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Proper Valdez won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Miguel Castro.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
1st and 2nd, no outs. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Stanton, the lead runner at 2nd. Bellinger at 1st with no outs. Got him! And that is a big first out.
The batter, number
Anthony
11.
Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground to third. They put the tag on him, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call.
The right fielder, number 18, Alex Call.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Now 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Pena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Come on, New York.
Foul ball there. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Josh Hader.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, 1-run game. Now up is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That clips the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. And
Nope,
just
inside,
misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Taylor Scott appears to be getting loose. King, the lefty, warming up as well. Lifted in the air, right center field. Call on the move, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2 outs. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 3-3. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in for the Yankees, Pablo Reyes, 1 for 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dubon on the move to the gap. Corrals it. And that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back for more from the Bronx at the plate. Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Cruz back to work. That one missing inside. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bender warming up as well. That's down and in.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Popped up. Fortes gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve, known for his late inning heroics. Just missed. To third. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. A little bit high, maybe. 3-1 now.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Walker in the box, lays off for ball one. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in the dirt. And that one missing low. Cruz maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
This one in the air. Goldie makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian King.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Judge rips that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And that's too high. The Yankees looking to rally. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The tying run at the plate. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Late swing, foul to the left. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Judge on second. Dominguez on at first with nobody out. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fastball is outside. Way high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
So the tying run at second. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Swing and a foul out of play. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian King is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Ryan Abreu.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now here's Trent Grisham, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. And the slider just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The bases are full for the New York Yankees. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
back
the New
now,
York Yankees.
and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
So now here's the DH, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And it's 1-1.
Strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And the batter now, Alex Call. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Pena in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Just misses with that one. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. Outside, and that's ball 1. Williams He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Ball one there. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
No strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 5-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pablo Reyes now at the plate. On the ground to 3rd. Paredes fires over to 1st. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
And now picked number 99, Aaron Judge. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one fouled off.
part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Inside, and it's 2-1. On the ground, out to short. Judge out on the play.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the 9th. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Set down on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Pitching.
We're back in a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Ian Hamilton.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Slams off the bottom of the wall. Alvarez scores, and they lead it in the 10th. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now a chance for Christian Walker.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. So now the Astros designated hitter, Chas McCormick. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Taylor Scott.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been...
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Cody Bellinger. Not close with that one, and that is ball one. So the tying run at second. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. And the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear